Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 195 of our Let's Play campaign of Final Factory. We are almost at the end of our journey here on our, 3000 science per minute base. And one of the things that I'm just noticing right now is, look at this. I have 32,000 logistics spots and they're pretty much all busy. So when I noticed that, I was like, that seems strange. So let's just, I think we're still straining a bit under the weight of the UPS FPS, and that is primarily because we still have some work out here that's just pending a lot of accumulators. Once we have that, look at this, almost merged two networks, which would have made me cry, but I did not. So I am not crying. I am quite happy with everything. So you can see here, there's still a lot of small gaps here and there, like that hasn't been placed. And that just means accumulators. Maybe we should just trace the accumulator flow again. We will first, I think we zoom by the map, because otherwise it's going to take a bit of time to go. So these are working and this is not working because it's the water thing that isn't really keeping up. Really should be making more water then. I thought this would actually help, but it doesn't really seem like it. We should be getting another range of water down here. These are not working, or they're not working, but they're not doing anything. But taking another line of water would be pretty simple and pretty damn cheap as well. Yeah, it would. Okay. Let's do that in a second. This monstrosity, maybe we have some other reason here, but that's not actually the big reason, because this is just very simply just a matter of unloading these. And we just got a new green and red train in. The reason why we're getting so many of these trains in is because we, well, let's just trace it. So battery, that's negative because they are all being consumed. Accumulator, also, there's not even, isn't even what it's called? Yeah, accumulator. We don't even have any. But if we look at this part where they're crafted, they're working. But there's 30 here and there's 30 pick up. So they will continue to build, and they'll continue to build until they have 10,000, which is an absolute insane number. But that means what we then should worry about is, since these are working on batteries cannot keep up because of water, not actually because of sulfuric acid, but because of water, which is a lot easier to fix. But what about our processing units? They are actually accumulating now. What about the next tier? Control units? They're accumulating. What about the science? That's also fine. So why don't we just switch on the science again? And what we do need is actually to get more. Just give me more. And I guess the easiest way to do this, I don't know if it's easy, but could I do something like this? And this one will read robot statistics. Yes. So robot statistics is available logistics bots or total logistics bots. Oh, Y. So this is when Y is less than 40,000. Yeah. Sorry. Fuck it. 50,000. And this will then request a lot of logistics bots. Why don't we? There. Getting it? Yep. Now this thing seems like something that could be replicated a few different places. Lo and behold, it could. And we now keep working up to what? Yeah, it's just keep working. When it comes to our, that means the construction bots, I don't think we totally need them right now. But I just like rounding it off to some nice number. Did I just get some on my own? Yes, I did. That's 8,900, so get a few more. 9,000. Okay, so we'll leave this running for a bit, and then we'll ease it off at some better numbers. We don't have any construction bots anywhere. Nope. This one I actually think was way too much. I think 100 is probably fine. So where are we? We're at 35,000. Yes, this one will be going crazy with just crafting. Over here, 200. Now let's look at the sulfuric acid. Oh, we're being attacked. Oh, why is that a thing? That's so far away. I mean, okay, they left. That's the kind of thing, like, how did they get to that point? They must have gotten, no? Up here? And just walked by? I don't know. I just don't understand that. Sometimes they just, well, this is why you have a perimeter all the way around, which I still don't have. Because they could technically go in here and up here and around here and then start wrecking. It blows my mind sometimes how they do it, but they certainly have their way. It's our military science, not really something we want to use or do use. These are working pretty damn well, but they don't have sulfuric acid. But the sulfuric acid is dead because, wait for it, because of the stupid water. So we get the more water in. I think that's pretty much obvious. I will get it through this one. There. I'm gonna have to go all the way over anyway, so give me one of these. Just a single one. Is it incoming? It's incoming. And what about... pipes? This part. The hell are we? Here. That one. That one. Might as well have some pros actually do this. Then I'll do the last bit out here. Here and this one. This one. Not this. All right, cool. So that should work. Why are we building here? We have so many robots, but I guess it's simply the construction, the robot construction thing. And do we have this one? Yep, we got 4 of them. Wow, I got a discount. I'm gonna run out of this. And what about our... All right, we have 36,000. But look, they are still out. It is... Here is the issue. Okay, we just got another batch of coal. So coal is pretty horrible because it has to be transported. Oh my god, all the way up from up here. I don't think the answer is more robots. More roboports isn't even the answer either. Because, I mean, there barely is room for any more roboports. Faster the sacred path? Nope, I heard you, and that's not gonna happen. Also a bit of iron that gets... Yeah, but this is the kind of thing that I'm worried about. As you can see here, they're being assigned and they're not going. So this, what is this? Oh, that's construction bots heading up here. All the way up here. Nice. What about over here? Yeah, this is still like a lot. So we have no idea how many are still missing, but it's a lot. Did I get any while standing here just mucking about? Yes, I did. All right, so that means these are being crafted. Okay, the rest is, since it's out of my area, then I'll just, the robot will take care of it. Ta-da! Got it. That's another water. Let's get this one back. And let's have a look. Should we... You know, this one has been just bothering me for ages. So let's just go down here and fix this. We haven't used these arrowheads for a long time, but they are awesome, aren't they? That blinky thing. Maybe somehow someone got by here. Don't know how that exactly would happen, but that could happen. And the other thing was, why did I not put any radars there? That one, which is disgusting, dangerous, or whatever it is, but it's not good. It's not good. That's what it is. It isn't good at all. Let's get back up and take a look at our water, so we get the water back in and we can increase. Okay, so that's still working. We do have some semblance of, yeah, dipped and then go back up again. Oh no, I got stuck on the outside. Oh no, I'll never find my way in. You know, I'll actually go around. Look, looks like someone walked through the forest here. Maybe that could be me just smashing my way through, or it could be biters smashing their way through. They have kind of the same pattern of just smashing through forests. And the water is... yeah, okay, that was just... it left right in front of me. Nothing I could have done to prevent it. I could also drive on some of the magnificent roads we have here, but not. And down. It's... I've lately been not very good friends with water in in Factorio. It's really not just... it's not making me happy. All the water that needed. I mean, it's so easy to say, oh yeah, we need 100 water. Yeah, that's fine, but how the hell do you get 100 water per second or 800 water per second or some other crazy thing like that? It just doesn't... it's not so easy. And I feel that sometimes they maybe have forgot to balance it against Megabase. I mean, let's not be unrealistic, but it does just... and that it does not add up to the right numbers here. Yeah, and how about this one just pressurizes it? Just make sure these are pressurized. How's this one? Okay, this looks better. Doesn't look good, but looks better. I wonder if we could see the battery production. That one? Okay, so this has been remaining constant, but now it's getting up here to 4.5. Where it might have been 3.5. This is 4 with the average. So I think it might be 3.5. Okay, if I look at it now, 4.7. I like it. I like it. And what about sort of like snapshot? 5.5. Okay, this has definitely increased because of the water. That is a happy thing. That means we can make our accumulators faster. How's our robots doing? Oh, look at that. We have positive robots. Shit. And what about here? That means we're up to 38. I will just top up to 10,000 construction bots. I think that's a nice number. How much do we need then? And 31. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And I have 200. So they'll get them soon enough. So we have 10,000 construction bots. That's pretty good. And I would like to at least get 40,000. Is this working? It is working. This one. These are working and they are fully productivity. And again, more batteries being consumed. But, well, it's less than one battery for each. So whether it's being 10,000, it doesn't really matter. Let's have a look at this part. Okay, they're coming in for a big launch. What about you? You're also coming in for a big launch. That is perfect timing for us to get back and take a look at this. For anyone who can't see those numbers, it's 2,783. So great thing we did it, but it doesn't really work if we can't see it. Now let's see, is it launching? We will see if it launches. No, it will not launch because we have over 100,000 science, which is way too much actually. So this is great. That means these are just in idle position, which hopefully means that this will just quiet down. And then we can look back at the control units. This is at 1.5, but it needs to be at 2.0. I think that's the constraint. Low density is at 1. And the last one is rocket fuel is at 3. So they have I really set them to 1, 2, and 3? I don't know. I think low density should be more. Okay, we got 6 simultaneous launches. That's amazing. I know it's allowed, but it's great. Sweet. Okay, then this one will now bounce back up above. And all of these items, the interesting thing is stone cannot keep up, but that's because I've been using a lot of landfill. Or it's because there's a problem with the stone train. No problem. The problem basically is this one. It's not full. It's 9.9. They just... Have I merged some networks? I've merged some networks. I'm an idiot. That's why it's so bad. Oh, wow. I finally found the reason. Oh, joy and happiness. Except it's another mistake. Merging networks. Hello. Because what happens is... Oh, look at that. Look at all these coming out of hyperspace. Oh, dear. See... That's, I don't know why I'm calling it that. It just looks fun when they come flying out and then suddenly slow down. Oh, they're so desperate. Those poor buggers. Those poor buggers. Oh my god, I feel so sorry for them. Oh, and then pouring. I just didn't get it. I mean, I just didn't get why it just not worked. But I guess are you merged? Yes, you're still merged. That one, that should help a lot. Now let's see how many are ending up in this one. 1,300, that's not a bad number, which means 37,000. Okay, this is brilliant. Except for the fact that it's consuming like a stupid amount of you. Yes, look at how slow they are because they are just not charging. But that's good. I mean, these decided they want to belong there. And this will be good because now I can actually hitch a ride home. This is great. It's going to take a bit of time to unfuck the fuck up. And yet again, the bane of our existence is merge network. Look at this. They're actually doing stuff. Look how happy they are. they're happy because now they just fly back and forth. That's so much nice of them. And there's no way I need this much. But look at this. It goes to 12 and to maybe even 13. You never know. Okay, come on. There we go. Now happy. All right, this is much better. What about now? Okay, we can assume that this is still a big problem of that it still takes a bit of time to get rid of because we still have a lot of things coming in here. That's not actually that bad. Oh, I thought it would be, this would be fixed. This would fix it. This one, maybe some of these are not actually there. Oh, I'm heading back. That's great. This one has been decided to merge the network, but I don't really think that's going to be a big issue. I'm not going to need that much, and I'm barely using any. So here, let's see. They're all busy. Yeah, unfortunately. So I'm going to stay here until they stop being busy. And then I'm going to try to get some, pick some up here. They're still all busy because this one, 9, 10. We need like 500 here or something. I don't think we need more because they just end up being stuck mining or stuck, sort of. Yeah. 13. Let's go to 19, right? I can also just start grabbing them from here, but that's not going to be adding up to any significant numbers. Maybe it does, actually. I've got a couple of hundred already. I'd like to get to the point where there's 500 in this base. I think that fits with the number, with the size of it. Oops, I picked something up, but that was probably irrelevant. 1100. Okay, so I've picked up an absolute insane amount, but they... Oh, okay, those. Yeah. So it wasn't actually them. It's unfortunately the stone that it counts as a lot, not the actual robots. How many? 100 something. It's less than 200, and I don't think there's any other way to do this, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I need to clean these up. Some of these might actually not even belong here. What is it? This is now 500, no, 800. And I can also just make... There's no problem with making more of them. Well, that's not entirely correct, because the problem is that now it's going to be more difficult for me to pick them up because they're going to be resting at different locations and they're resting for a shorter time. How many do we have? We have 700 something. Maybe I should just say whatever. Screw it. It's just when yeah, you know me. When I start on these things, then I'm just like, all right, just a bit more, just a bit more. Just want to round it off to something nice. And you know what? That's okay. Next time it comes in, I'm gonna hitch the ride in the train home. Hey, look at that. I can now pick them up. I didn't get to pick all of them up, but I did get some. How much do we have? We have 608. That's a pretty good number. Oh, the robots are coming after me, but they abandoned it. Their quest. Alright, let's have a look at the main base, what that looks like. Yes, I'm now calling the main base and not the starter base. Well, it certainly would indicate that we still need all of them. All 38,000 are being busy, which is a bit sad because I didn't even expect that. What I do to see here, this is dropping really crazy fast. Why is it dropping so fast? It was at 800. Oh, right. I know that. That was because it had actually merged these networks. So all the stuff that was here. Yeah, okay. But what it also means is that I'm pretty sure that not only, or maybe the robots are still equally busy. That could very well be. However, they are now no longer lagging so much. For example, empty, empty. Okay, maybe not empty, but okay. Wow, look at this. The copper might not be keeping up. Let's have a look. What is the copper doing? 500,000. See, these two and the other trains, where are they? They are nowhere in sight. Nowhere in sight. There it is. That's a copper train. What about if I... Whoops, that's not... Where's the copper? That's still not copper. That's the copper. It's because we didn't indicate the copper, so that's... I can't find it. How's this one doing? Is it 37, 38? Okay, so this is a train issue. That is one of my favorite issues, because that is so damn easy to fix. And that one is just being crazy. And let's build a few trains more. Okay, so this is okay for now. I will just build one of these. Too many? I don't get why it does that. Look at that. I don't get it. It doesn't connect them. Are they connected? Yes, they're connected. And again, it doesn't work. I have no clue why it decides not to connect trains anymore. Never seen that. Yes, that works. And now we take this one. And they are still... Copy, paste. Is another train coming in then as soon as it leaves? Nope. They look okay. And then the wagons. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not really cutting it. 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's a happy train. Go. It's red? Why is it red? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. And by interesting, I mean absolutely horrendous. Now we move up. And I don't know if some of my robots decided to build this. That might actually have an impact on it. For some reason we decide, oh, look at that. All of our robots, all construction bots are done now. Let's look at the big roboport network. No, that's still not what I wanted. Here, look at the roboport. I have 7 construction bots that are busy. I don't know why they're busy, but they might just get stuck somewhere or charging. And logistic bots are also doing absolutely phenomenal now. Ooh, we did restore our faith in humanity. This one goes straight in and it's ready. 38, so it's ready to load it, and we can just hitch a ride back home once it's done so we can see that it's working. And that's exactly what I wanted, that one. Let's look at production. We're running steady at 10K, at 3K again. So that's very nice. See, these are very low because they are, you can see that they burst and then they fall down, and then they burst and they fall down. But at some point they might be just working at all the time. I would actually have expected that they would be working a lot more. Are you not? No, this is easily able to get out, but there could be a few missing somewhere. So let's enjoy the ride home. We also got to see a bit of this part of the world. And our power, just to summarize that. Oh, come on, hit one. That one maybe. 111,000 solar panels. How much does that generate? 6.6 gigawatts. So it's something, but I mean, I'd have to build this 3 times as large to cover the same as this little thing. So there's definitely a space concern, but all right, are we really consuming the copper this fast? Yeah, looks like it, but it does keep steady at 500,000. And we can also see the stone that we had a bit of an issue with. That one is actually taking up to 1 million, which I think is too much. So I don't want 1 million of that, because why would I need it? I think I want it to be 500,000 like everything else. Then I'm probably going to up the other one to 1 million, but that should quiet down a bit. Right, so we have a base. It looks really nice, and it works. And look at the steel; it's just massively overworked, or sort of massively over capacity. But rockets are launching. Well, technically they're not. If this one is 101,000, so no rockets are launching. They're all standing at the ready. But we are wrapping it up at 2,813 rockets. Thank you for joining. We are going to continue fixing some things here and there as we find them in the next couple of episodes. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.